It's just that moment when you got off the boat and you're just walking on air, yeah.
In July 2018, I was lucky enough to accompany a team of sportswomen to a global event in Florence, Italy. I'm not sure what I expected, but as well as some really tough physical competition, I witnessed an extraordinary display of fellowship and sheer emotional endeavour that has left me in awe ever since. This is the story of those 5 glorious days in the heat of a Florentine summer.
Oh, you weren't on the boat, you see. It was our grunt for strength. We breathed in the dragon, and then we blew out the wimp. And then we went for a whoo.
Thank you. Thank you.
Up to you.
Well, bother.
Should we put a few on?
You could just cover me in them if you want, and then people could just peel them off. You're making video. Oh, well, that.
I got that.
Why do I feel like that?
That was before we hammered it in and nailed it. Yeah. It's your
Morning, everyone.
These women are members of a dragon boat team from Bournemouth. Not the place you would usually associate with such a demanding, exotic sport. This morning, despite their banter, they must be slightly apprehensive about going up against some of the most powerful teams in the world. How much does Pink Champagne mean to you from that point?
Oh, everything. The camaraderie, the support, just everything, and the fact that we're all exercising, but to me, just, I don't know, it's very difficult to explain, but everybody is lovely, everybody is nice that I've come across. There isn't a nasty person amongst us, and I think we are definitely a team.
This team is called Pink Champagne. They faced 2 days of gruelling races for dragon boat teams from across the globe. There will be around 4,000 competitors from 121 teams representing 18 different countries. They are breathing in the dragon and breathing out the wimp. They are going to take part in the IBCPC Dragon Boat Festival, which is held every 4 years in different parts of the world. IBCPC stands for the International Breast Cancer Paddlers Commission. These women are all breast cancer survivors, or as they put it, thrivers. The festival is non-competitive, but there seems to be real therapeutic value in competition, seeing just how far you can take your life. And Pink Champagne takes this festival very seriously. It's been a tough journey getting here. They have been practicing drills for this competition for months, building stamina and precision. But practice is only part of the story. There has had to be a huge administrative effort behind the scenes and a concerted effort to raise funds. Nobody wants to waste all that effort and let the team or their supporters down. In Florence, there will be a special bond of understanding for everyone else who has been on a similar journey, and memories of those whose journey has ended and will not be paddling. But that doesn't mean the competition will be any the less fierce. Now their thoughts must be focused on the coming competition. Can they make Bournemouth proud of their very special achievements?
Good morning.
I'm going dress shopping.
Day 2 is a practice day, but there is time for a little sightseeing whilst waiting for their allocated time slot on the river.
With my bossy hat on. Okay. At least I got everyone here, eh?
There is the River Arno. The racing course is a little further down in the Parco della Cascini. And then it's time for practice. There are so many teams that practice time is very short. The first sight the team has of the actual racing course. The one thing that everybody knows about Florence is that it's famous for its works of art. Everybody joins in the warm-up sessions.
Okay guys, we're here.
Pink Champagne is fielding 2 racing boats, Meghan and Harry. They must both concentrate on racing starts and power finishes. But there is also a third boat paddled by supporters in their own race. They have a few minutes to learn how to paddle together. Not as simple as it seems. Perhaps everyone feels a little rusty after a couple of days off the water. Racing starts. A good start is essential. A race can be lost from the beginning. Can also be lost at the end, so power finishes are important. This power finish is going to prove crucial in the coming races.
Videoing.
Yeah.
Thank you. Somebody pass some glasses round. How was
What's in the glass?
Water! Water!
One of the team members has been missing from practice, but she has an excuse, and the members of Pink Champagne will never dodge an opportunity for a celebration.
what a better place than to spend your honeymoon with all of us. We feel very privileged. We love you very much, all of us. You are, well, just the star in one of these in our team. You always light up the room, both of you, and you do so much for Pink Champagne, and we're very privileged to have you as part of our group. We just wanted to wish you all the happiness in the world. I haven't got a medal, Ian, to present you, but I will.
It'll have to be quite
It'd
big.
be bloody bored, wouldn't he, without me? It'd be boring.
So in there is a card signed by us all and a gift from Pink Champagne to you both.
Thank you so much.
But also, Mrs. Finnegan, Mrs. Mrs. Mackenzie, you were 60 as well yesterday. Oh yeah. And that's a card from us all and a gift from us all as well. I'd like to raise a toast to Mr. and Mrs. Mackenzie. Thank you so much, girls and men and boys.
You speak, if I speak to me. It's been 10 years, 11 years probably, utter joy. Ups and downs, as you know. But to see all of you here is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I can't believe it, and we're doing it. So let's do it with style. Yes. So cheers. Cheers.
Day 3 is the opening ceremony. the team begin to feel the heat as they change into their specially made costumes for the procession. An extraordinary sight meets our eyes in the Pitti Piazza. Thousands upon thousands of people, flags from every corner of the globe. Everyone wants to have one of the pink champagne souvenirs or to wave at the camera.
I thought you hadn't had a chance to look at the times yet.
Hello, pink champagne.
Hello, ladies. Welcome. 'cause I've got it slanty.
Have a little pinky thing.
Can I? Oh, thank you very much, sir.
Love that, fabulous. Thank you.
Manchester Dragoners.
Oh, of course, your bees.
Yes, we are.
Your bees from
Thank
Manchester.
you. Yeah. Sorry.
Careful, Taiwan.
Thank you. Yeah.
They're leaving there. You're doing well there.
How on earth did you get that on the plane?
I told him it was my life vest.
40 pink bottles standing on a wall. But unlike in the rhyme, this team needs to keep together and make sure that none of their number falls. England, Bournemouth.
Bournemouth? I know people that live in Bournemouth.
Oh, well, everybody does. Well, what are their names?
John and Jackie Millar.
Oh, yeah, obviously, I know them.
Do you really know them?
I know somebody from Vermont as well.
That would be me.
Motor City Dragons! Paddles and pearls of Dragon Boat, Charleston! Woo, Charleston! Pathway
ancient streets leading up to the Ponte Vecchio echo and re-echo to our presence.
Yeah, yes please.
Congratulations. Glad you're here.
I doubt if there's been anything like this in the Piazza della Signora since Savonarola held his Bonfire of the Vanities here in 1497. But all anyone wants now is to get on with the racing. At last, it's race day. There is a definite feeling of anticipation in the air, if not a little trepidation. "7:30 in the morning and the team is already hard at work.
We're also thinking team next
next to you, Pool of Life. They've only got their one little section compared to your three. We're going to take all their chairs.
The first couple of rounds decide where the boats will paddle in the later races.
Tactics.
I was seriously listening then.
No, put super glue on. Oh, it's on camera. It's on camera. No, we're not.
We're just trying to help.
Tactics. Supporters tactics.
Is this the memorabilia tent, is it?
About the race 2 of the 908 BCS round 1, race 2. On the lane 1, representing USA Paddlers and Pairs of Dragon Boat Charleston. On the lane 2, representing Italy, Florence. On the lane 3, representing Canada, Prince Park Buddies. On the lane 4, representing Taiwan, His Huai Dragon Boat Team. On the lane 5, representing Great Britain, Pink Champagne. Please go to the boat marshalling. About the race 3 of 916.
First to test the water is Megan.
Yeah.
2 minutes 40. A good time, but now we can see how strong the competition is. Now for Harry's first race.
Some water over
So when somebody hides it up the back, isn't there?
Yes, Peter.
Right, I left it.
Good stuff.
In front of Pavonieri.
That's 2:48, not bad. The Harry team have not had so much time to practice as Megan. Pink Champagne Supporters is the only boat in the competition entirely made up of members of one team. $2.49. That's brilliant. Harry's second race. Two minutes 47. That's a second up on this morning. Now Megan, can she improve on her first time? .240 again. All three boats have done well, but we'll see if they've held enough in reserve for tomorrow.
So we didn't get that. We did go up to the top, we went to a different viewpoint, but then we thought, oh maybe, well we'll do tomorrow, we go back up there. There's loads of people going in the evening to see the city in the mid-twilight. So that was nice, yeah.
This is it, the final day. Everyone seems to be in good spirits and a positive frame of mind. Will all that practice and preparation pay off? Can they achieve something spectacular? There are 2 races for each boat.
Do you want them at the back?
One of the great opportunities of this meeting is to gather souvenirs, everything from pins and badges to t-shirts.
I might tailor it a bit. Oh! And I have another one, which is to go. Yeah, it's got the Canadian. This one is Pink Sensations from Canada. On the back it's got Sweaty Girl. I think we're all Sweaty Girl. Lovely.
I don't think so. I just want to go in the water.
That's Harry paddling up to the start.
Moving to the start. Are you ready? Attention.
A win! A win! A win! And they kept up their good time.
Are you ready? Attention.
Megan looks strong. Canada shades it from Megan, but that's a great time. 2:37, 3 seconds better than the pink champagne best, and the best for a UK boat in this competition.
And now a quick break, enjoy your lunch and see you in the afternoon with the last race program of the 2018 IBCPC Dragon Boat Festival.
Harry's last race. Inhaling the dragon and blowing out the wimp. That's a brilliant time. 2 seconds better at 2:46. Now, Megan, you're up against some of the best. They're in the lead. They're in the lead. I can't keep the camera still. Everybody's going absolutely mad. They've won. They've beaten the Americans and the former UK champions from Liverpool.
Everybody gave just 110%, and that finish, that 10, well, it was supposed to be 10 strokes power, and it ended up being 30. just pit them.
Oh right, so you did
Brilliant.
10 straight power.
Well, it was supposed to be 10, but you've got to judge the end, and it ended up being 30, and it was just amazing. Good calling, good paddling, everyone in sync, amazing.
That was incredible!
Hey, well done. Thank you. Skipping down
I was going to say, for me, it was the best race I've ever been, that last one, in my whole life, of dragon boat racing, which is 6 years. But this whole thing has been such a build-up, and it's been amazing. We've all come together, we've gelled as a team, and we needed this to take home with us now. We've done our best, everybody, and it's been fantastic. Couldn't have asked any more. It was great, everybody. Yeah. We've got some of the oldest ladies. We've got the highest temperatures. You know, some of our ladies are not well at all. And look what we've achieved, everybody. You know, there's no disgrace in what we've done. Yeah. Power. Power to the women.
Power, yeah.
Power.
Yeah, well.
Time for reflection.
Thanks, Rose.
That is Mandy. Yeah, it is. Really, really sad. I'm so sad.
The boats process down the course, paddled by one member from every team present. It's a show of unity you don't often find in big sporting occasions. And then the boats form up for the flower ceremony. This is the traditional way of remembering those who will no longer be paddling.
¿Qualcuno italiano? No.
I was, yeah, because you're looking, because you're looking across this sea of pink, which is very impressive, and people with flowers on the shore as well. And then behind, you could hear people cheering, and then it all went quiet. And it was very solemn. Nobody got out cameras or phones or anything. Everybody just sat there in the moment. It was quite something.
This is probably my third or fourth flower ceremony, and you still cannot help but be moved by the sadness of it, but the reality that it has grown into a big global festival, and that is part of the ceremony, and it means such a lot to everybody, and it's very emotional.
So what's the bit that will stick in your mind for the weekend?
The ceremony? Oh, I'm winning. I guess. Yeah, that's
it's not competitive.
A moment of celebration. I know, that's right, it's not supposed to be. And it was really,
That was brilliant.
It was really exciting.
And some closing remarks by the man whose idea at first was that the physical and emotional scars of breast cancer could be soothed by dragon boat paddling, Dr. Donald Mackenzie.
And after a piece where they had been doing some race pace work, Esther turned to me and said, "Am I pulling my weight?" Now Esther was in the boat. Esther has been in the boat since day one. This is her 22nd year consistently paddling the rest of the boat. Because pulling your weight means you understand what the slang or the term all in the same boat really means.
And I think the spirit on our boat was, I think we had tremendous spirit on our boat, and that's why we did so well. Brilliant job, we did.
And that's what it was all about. Perhaps I'd put too much emphasis on the competitive part of the festival, but that is what the team members all wanted to celebrate, and it's definitely a valuable part of the healing process, focusing the mind forward and adding sparkle and joy to the present. Perhaps the whole weekend is best summed up by the conversation I had with team member Maggie on the way home.
The high point for me was when Harry got the first one a race, obviously, but equally just the fact that I'm here, which is so unexpected because of my cancer, and the fact that I've been able to take part well. And I've been well, and I'm just so grateful. And everybody here, Peter, has been absolutely wonderful to me. So helpful.
Yeah. So, Pink Champagne is an extraordinary organisation.
Definitely.
How much does Pink Champagne mean to you from that point of view?
Everything. The camaraderie, the support, just everything. And the fact that we're all exercising, but to me, just... I don't know, it's very difficult to explain, but everybody is lovely, everybody is nice that I've come across. There isn't a nasty person amongst us, and I think we are definitely a team.
Yeah, but you're all individuals.
We are, and everybody's got their own characters.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, some of them are pretty awful at times, but they don't need it. No, they don't need it. And they are really nice. Yeah, lots of different characters, but you accept that.
Yeah.
That is life. That is people.
So how was that? What was your reaction to the Florence ceremony?
Very, very emotional. Yes, obviously you think about everybody that's had breast cancer and all the people that have died, sadly, and then all the other people, all other cancers, just everything. I think you think of everything and everybody, and it's just very, very emotional.
Yes, I mean when you add it up, it kind of affects pretty well everybody there is.
Oh, it does. I mean, I don't know, it just gets to you here.
Yeah. So were you in Sarasota?
No, I hadn't joined Pink Champagne then. No, I missed that.
Yeah, well, so this was the first time?
This is my first international breast cancer survivors event that I've been to.
Yeah.
And it was wonderful. And everybody's so nice and cheerful, and Americans, the Australians, everybody, really, really nice.
It was extraordinary, sort of international, wasn't it?
Definitely.
That thing
Definitely.
of global togetherness.
Oh, yes. And let's face it, we've all been through the same thing. And yes, we've come out the other side from it. And as somebody said, we're thriving.
Thrivers instead of survivors.
That's right, yes. Cool. Yeah, so true. Yeah.
It was a wonderful, I mean, that's an outsider for me.
Yeah.
Or I count myself as an outsider. It was extraordinary and very moving the whole weekend.
Yes.
And I'm just so overwhelmed that there's, people like you to kind of be there.
Yeah.
It was a sort of flagship event, for people. So for people who are going through treatment or whatever.
Well, I'm going through treatment now, but unfortunately it's not breast cancer, it's terminal bowel and liver cancer.
Right.
But I've got through breast cancer. I probably won't survive this, but for long. But I hope to go on for as long as I can. And everybody in Pink Champagne has been so supportive to me.
Yeah.
So my oncologist got me here. We sent her a picture. She said, "Oh, wonderful, thanks for the picture." And about 4 weeks ago, she said, "You shouldn't be here at all now," but I am, and I took part, and that's what is wonderful.
I mean, that was extraordinary. I mean, where did you find the strength to do that?
Well, I'm still having chemo. I'm having chemo when I go back. Got back today. I'm having it on. This is Monday. I'm having chemo on Wednesday. And I've been having chemo every 2 to 3 weeks. This is the longest time I've been without having chemo.
Really?
Because I've had a few things like my blood cell count hasn't come up, but my oncologist said, "No, you go and enjoy yourself, you go and take part." And she didn't want me to be ill or down. And I think just the fact that I've had a rest from chemo has given me the strength to do it, to compete, and hopefully well. So and enjoy it.
So I know it sounds a bit crass, but for other people going through similar things, have you kind of got a message?
Well, to me, life is for living.
Yeah.
I try not to dwell on anything. If it happens, it happens. Well, I know it's going to happen. It'll happen. I try not to dwell on it, and I think everybody's different. Some people really struggle to accept that they've either got some sort of cancer, breast cancer, whatever.
Yeah.
And it is tough. Let's face it. Once you know what you've got, and is ongoing, but I think I try and be cheerful and I try and go on, and I would say, and one of our members has always said, look up, don't look down, and that is one of the main things. And
yeah, no, that's great.
And I think you've always got to look forward to something, look up, and if you're well enough, do what you can whilst you can, because that's my motto also. If somebody asks me out, I say yes, I'm going, you know. Somebody asks me out for lunch, dinner, away, whatever, I say yes.
So, and pink champagne is kind of part of that.
Oh, definitely. It's been a great part of that, and such a support to me. And I just want to say thank you to Pink Champagne for all your support, help, and just everything, for being there.
Wow. Thank you so much for talking to me. And you know what? I've just run out of memory on the